Is there something about New Year's resolutions that make most people break them even before the end of the first week in January? And why does the high energy always die almost just as the festive season comes to an end? Well, it's not enough to just write down actions for the year. When those plans are not backed up with consistency, hard work, and dedication, it's only a matter of time before you give up on them. But that doesn't have to be you anymore. You can learn how to make resolutions and keep them. So, let's see 10 reasons why you always give up on your New Year's resolutions. Number 1. Failure to set SMART goals. Setting new goals is a big deal that must be given proper attention. Most people make the mistake of only scribbling some words on paper without putting any action behind them, which explains why they easily give up and never seem to achieve anything. So, how can you set a SMART goal? First, the word is an acronym that means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Specific meaning that your goal must be clear, direct, and precise. Measurable meaning that it must be easy to track and show progress. Achievable meaning that it must be attainable and realistic. Realistic meaning it must be of utmost importance to your general well-being, and time-bound meaning it must have a deadline. In essence, when you set your goals, you should ensure that they can be accomplished with time and not something that's only possible in your imagination. Number 2. No proper planning. There's the popular saying, a man who fails to plan plans to fail. It takes a lot to plan, which is a vital aspect of goal setting that most people fail to understand when creating goals for the new year. Therefore, no proper planning is another reason you give up on your New Year's resolutions. As the previous reason pointed out, your goals must follow a pattern for them to be easily achievable. This also means that you must have a detailed action plan to help you follow up and achieve each goal. Secondly, make a list stating the reasons why you want to achieve those goals and the steps you'll take to help you stay on track and not give up on them. Embarking on setting new goals for self-improvement is exciting and scary, so taking one step at a time is important. If you have written down some big goals, for example, to save $60,000 at the end of the year, first, break it down into smaller bits which will be more achievable. You can choose to save $20,000 in the first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter of the year. This way, you'll be able to save $20,000 in 3 quarters and $60,000 by the end of the year. Number 3. Setting too many goals at once. Starting the new year is always so exciting, and often during this period, most people are filled with high spirits and positive energy, so they tend to propel themselves for the year ahead by setting up too many goals, and this is often a recipe for failure. When you have too many goals planned out, you're already setting yourself to giving up because the load will easily overwhelm and stress you out. Then you'll begin to lose focus, and at the end of the year, you'd have achieved nothing. Instead of burning yourself out this way, focus on 1, 2, or 3 goals, short-term or long-term goals for the year. Create a vision board to help you visualize your goals daily and manifest them into reality, because it's better to have a few SMART goals than 10 or 20 goals that are unachievable. Number 4. No social or moral support. If you want to go fast, walk alone. But if you want to go far, walk with someone. That's the quote that portrays this reason. The best way to stay hooked on your New Year's resolution is to complete them with someone you trust. This way, you can always be accountable for each other, and it'll be less stress than doing it alone. However, you can still achieve this alone, but share them with a loved one who will support you and ensure you follow the goal to the very end. Number 5. Procrastination and laziness. Oftentimes, it's not because your goals aren't realistic and achievable, but because there is zero zeal and effort to drive those goals into manifestation. Procrastination and laziness are key factors that can easily destroy any goal or dream. So, you must fight it with every fiber of your being. When you procrastinate, you begin to lose the excitement and drive to pursue your goals. Then, you slowly begin making up excuses for your inactions and postpone deadlines for your goals until you eventually give up on them. Like a person once said, procrastination taught me how to do 30 minutes of work in 8 hours and 8 hours of work in 30 minutes. A classic example of procrastination is whiling away hours on social media when you have a task to deliver or promise to start a business but never show any real effort or progress towards it. Procrastination is also commonly called the thief of time, and there is no way you'll achieve your goals when you refuse to take action and do what is needed of you. Number 6. Unexpected setbacks. Sometimes situations occur that are beyond our control and there is nothing we can do about it. Life happens and all the goals we had set out for the year could begin crumbling before our eyes. Unplanned events and unexpected setbacks can happen that could make us lose sight of our goals. For example, you or your loved ones could fall sick or lose your job or valuable items and properties. Such circumstances, if not planned for, could easily make you entirely give up on your New Year's resolutions. When this happens, it's easy to wallow in self-pity and stay down without getting back up. However, this only makes the situation a whole lot worse. Although bouncing back might not be easy, it would help to redirect your focus to more important things that would yield effective results. Number 7. No self-motivation. When you start the new year, there is a lot of positive energy and hope for the months ahead, but slowly that motivation wears off, and when the deadline for your goals come, you begin to question yourself and wonder where all of the time went. You ask yourself, how did I fail to reach these goals even after following all the procedures and checking them twice? Well, having no self-motivation can make that happen. Self-motivation is like fuel. Once it's full, you can drive on it for a long time, but once it runs low and there's no refuel, you can't make any more progress. This is why more than 50% of people start a year with so much drive and determination, but gradually towards the end of the first quarter, almost nothing excites them. But what causes this drastic fall? Well, many factors could lead up to this, including self-doubt, lack of self-belief, not seeing immediate results, unrealistic goals, lack of commitment and dedication, discouragement, and other personal concerns. Number 8. No time to commit to goals. Not everyone can keep up with your New Year goals. With the prevalence of the work and hustle culture, often people find it difficult to keep track of and follow through with your written plans and goals. For example, you set out to spend quality time with your loved ones or exercise daily, but due to your busy schedules, you cannot meet up with any of them. However, this isn't an excuse to give up on your goals because people prioritize what's important to them, so if your goals are relevant, then you should make time for them. Number 9. Impatience. Just as it takes time for a plant to grow, it's the same way building new habits and reaching your set-out goals can't be achieved in a day. However, people are often too excited and impatient to wait for the results. They begin a business today and expect it to have grown worldwide in just a few weeks. That's unrealistic and not specific. As the common saying goes, good things takes time, so you should have patience while working consistently to achieve your goals. Number 10. Not having enough fun. You heard that right. It is easy to lose zeal and interest in a particular goal when you're taking it too seriously and not having fun while at it. We often give up because we make the task look long and boring. Instead of focusing only on your goal, think of ways to make it more enjoyable. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, don't just work out every day at the gym. Take some days off for other outdoor activities like swimming, volleyball, dancing, or hanging out with friends. This way, your mind and body will enjoy the process more, and in no time, you'll reach your goal without ever giving up. And there you have it, guys. Tell us about your experiences. Are you going strong with your New Year's resolutions, or have you already given up? We'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more hot topics.